Welcome back to Kettle Creek's new home building today. Well, at this time I thought you might enjoy a tour. And this is our Eastgate model, which is located in the 2006 Parade of Homes site, Fox Lake Village. Now this is one of our newer models. We think it's just perfect for that younger family, but empty nesters too. And let me explain why. First of all, the outside of the home is so handsome with its offsets. Now it's a very traditional look, but it weathers well throughout the years. You just can't beat that kind of traditional look. And inside, we have these wonderful sight lines. Now, what are sight lines? Really, there's the vistas that you have through the house. And in the case of these homes, they're the vistas or the looks that make the house appear much larger than it really is, as this house is a little bit under 2,500 square feet, but looks much larger. Now let's take a look over at the dining room. Now you can see it's just off the foyer, and what a wonderful delineation that we did for defining this room from the rest of the house. And you can see we dropped a nice little header here, put in this very pretty curve. We did the half walls, again isolating and yet keeping open for spaciousness this wonderful dining room. Well, now you come across out of the foyer in this wonderful walkway, and you come into the living room. And you can see how spacious it is. We have this fireplace, these grand windows. I mean, it just is so charming. It's homey and yet spacious, very bright. It's very hard to beat. Now this opens up to our dinette and then our gourmet kitchen. Now as I'm standing here with our gourmet kitchen in our sunroom, I want to talk about something we call our PDOs, pre-designed options. We find that many people, when they come through a house, there's certain things they would like to do. Add a sunroom or deluxe up a kitchen, something like that. Well, through years of experience, we know what these items are, and we pre-price them, pre-designed them, and we call them our PDOs. And this is an example of two of our PDOs. One is our gourmet kitchen, and you can see we have stacked cabinets, we have the cultured brick wall, adding this really handsome look to the home. That's hard to beat. I mean, it just really gives you this wonderful feeling when you're in the kitchen. Makes you want to cook. The other is a sunroom that we added on this house. Again, a pre-designed option. Look how well this works. It's off the dinette. You can just see that this could be a TV room, can be the sunroom, reading room, homework room for the kids, whatever you'd like it to be. Again, our PDOs. So we do that. PDOs would be sunrooms, deluxe kitchens, or gourmet kitchens. Could be a 3-car versus a 2-car garage, for example, or adding a bedroom. In this particular house, we did do the sunroom, we did the gourmet kitchen, and we did do a 3-car garage. Now, other things I would like to show you that I think just work so marvelously with this home. You come through, we have this great walkway that leads to the foyer. Off here is our powder room, and it's protected from the living room visually by a nice wall. It's just a section of wall, gives that feeling of privacy when you're using a powder room, and yet keeps everything open and spacious. And instead of walking over carpet, you can walk over the hardwood flooring that gets you to the kitchen from the front door. Now we also have our master stateroom or bedroom down here on the first floor, which a lot of people love today. So we have that, and it's got a beautiful large closet and a wonderful master bath. Now the rest of the bedrooms and a great big play area are upstairs, so why don't we run up and take a look at those. Here we are on the second floor of this beautiful Eastgate 2 model home. Now it has 3 very lovely sized bedrooms. I mean, just wonderful for the kids. But something else I wanted to show you is this great bonus room. Now, leading up to the bonus room are these steps, and instead of just being 3 straight steps coming up, we have 4 that gives you a much nicer angle of approach. You can see it, it's very gracious. And we come up into this bonus room. Now, the reason that this bonus room is elevated is that this is above the great room downstairs, and it's what gives that great room 10 feet of ceiling height. And so we add the 2 feet of height up here. But it's still, you have magnificent height up to the ceiling, so you don't feel crowded or cramped. The room is large. You could just see this as a great playroom for the kids, or if they have their friends over for a sleepover, this is the place to have it. Our Eastgate 2, a hard house to beat. Now, I recommend you come out and take a look at this today. In fact, I encourage you to come out and take a look at this house today, out here in Fox Lake Village. And while you're out here, you can also take a look at our 1-story home, the Aston, which is right next door, or our Kingsway Parade winner from 2006, which is just down the block. It's called our Auburn. Homes you certainly want to see. And while you're out here, look at this terrific subdivision, Fox Lake Village. It has some man-made lakes. This is a beautiful, beautiful subdivision, a great place to bring up your family. You don't want to miss it. Come on out. And stay with us. We're going to be back right after a couple of messages.